A little bit more on the ocean. Okay, so the ocean regulates climate due to its heat capacity, or the high heat capacity. What heat capacity means, it's the temperature change associated with the uptake of energy. And the ocean can take up large amounts of energy without changing temperature that much. Okay? For example, the oceans have taken up more than 97% of all the excess energy coming from the global warming due to greenhouse gas emissions. Most of the energy associated with that has actually ended up in the ocean. The oceans also regulate climate in terms of regions which are located close to the oceans, which have much milder climates. Okay, less warm during summer and less cold during winter. So it regulates the climate. The ocean also sustains its own biosphere through the creation of marine plants, phytoplankton, in the surface layers of the ocean, and associated marine food webs. It also exchanges gases with the atmosphere, not only oxygen, which is relevant to sustain life, both in the ocean and on land, but also CO2. For example, the oceans have taken up about 1/4 to 1/3 of the human-induced CO2, greenhouse gases, CO2, and causing ocean acidification. Okay, and that's the ocean has plays also a big role in that. The ocean can form sea ice, and sea ice floats. Okay, because the sea ice is lighter than the fluid phase. Okay, so the oceans involve horizontal currents. Okay, horizontal currents, and the speeds can be up to 1 meter per second. It's sort of the highest speed. Normal speeds are 10 centimeters per second. Okay, and horizontal currents can be some animals take advantage of them, like turtles. They can just let themselves drift from A to B. Okay, but there are also vertical currents. Vertical means either upward towards the sea surface or downward towards the sea floor, known as upwelling or downwelling. Okay, up means if it goes up, and down if it goes down. Pretty straightforward. The speeds associated with upwelling are much smaller compared to horizontal currents. We might only have speeds of 1 to 10 meters per day, not per second, per day. But the upwelling plays an important role in terms of providing nutrients for marine food chains, lifting dissolved nutrients up in the water column. Okay.